New music review, Savannah, let's go. Welcome to the New Music Review. I'm your host, Savannah. To be quite honest, you heard it at the beginning. You didn't need to know a second time. Let's get into it. First track today is Steven Wilson with his new single, Economies of Scale, off of his forthcoming album, The Harmony Codex. Sounds a little pretentious. We shall see. I'm not going to let Chris's opinion on Steven Wilson cloud my review. Now, this is the newest album since his 2021 release, The Future Bites, which I'm going to be completely honest, I have not heard the entire thing. I was a little put off by his sort of demeanor around that album with a song called Personal Shopper, talking about how we're all mass consuming and everything, yet him, like Taylor Swift, will release versions upon remix upon remaster, box sets, everything that you could possibly want around his music while touting anti-consumerism, and I find that a little hypocritical. That was 2021. Maybe he's changed. So the song honestly doesn't sound any different than what I would expect from him. Every album is a little different, a little bit more poppy, a little bit more dark and rock. There've been some metal elements to his music. This one definitely feels like it's going into an electronic sort of vibe, a lot of drum machines, a lot of synth sound, stuff like that. I am interested to see what the rest of the album holds. I don't really know if this song is sort of indicative of what the album has on it, because this is like a mid-tempo, sort of slower song that you'd have between two harder songs, maybe a long stretch of kind of introspective feel, and then you get back to the hard rock and jams. What I do really like about the song is at the end where it's the multi-layering of his voice, and as you're listening to it with headphones, earbuds, whatnot, you kind of feel his voice coming from this side, and then this side, and then straight in front of you, and then behind you, and then kind of behind you to the left, behind you to the right, and it kind of feels a little disorienting, but it's all placed strategically and it doesn't feel overwhelming. It just kind of gives that sort of idea. I look forward to hearing the rest of this album. It is going on the playlist by default, but I don't find any fault with this track. We'll see about the album. Second track, Timbaland. I don't know. But Nelly, Furtado, and Justin Timberlake, new song, Keep Going Up. What is this, 2005? Holy smokes. Now, Nelly Furtado, she was fantastic as a folky pop Canadian singer. Everything was great. Oh, and then she got with Timbaland. And holy smokes, her career went up. But that was in like 2005, 2006, 2007. How well are they gonna fare in 2023 with Justin Timberlake? Before I even review the song at hand, I have to be honest, I don't like Nelly Furtado as a pop star. I feel it is disingenuous. It doesn't feel like her. She could feel differently. I mean, obviously she does if she's doing it. All the power to her. That's cool. Not my preference, but I was just really curious to see if they could recreate what they had 18 years ago. Oh my God, 18 years ago. Yikes. Honestly, no matter how many times I listen to this song, it doesn't add anything that I missed the first time. There isn't a eureka moment where I absolutely love it or I heard something I didn't hear the first time. I don't care about this song very much, but I do predict that I will hear it everywhere and I will fucking hate every minute of it, like I do with Imagine Dragons' Thunder. Last track of the video, Jeff Rosenstock, Future is Dumb. This name is actually pretty familiar to me. I Shazammed a coworker's music one day, and that's what he was listening to. So I listened to a couple tracks, don't remember any of the titles. I think this was in like 2020 or something, so it was a while ago. Speaking of a while ago, this song puts me right back in high school. I absolutely love listening to like pop punk, sort of the punk at the turn of the millennium. I absolutely love it. It just gives me that sort of bouncy, like, good feeling, yet they're singing about a bleak future and probably politics. I honestly don't know what else to say about this song other than I really like it. It puts me in a good mood. I'm really excited to listen to the whole album. I'm excited to listen to his back catalog. I'm actually going to do it. You know, maybe I'll actually pick one of his albums to review on the Rate the Record podcast. So keep an eye or an ear out for that one. Oh yeah, and if it's not obvious, yeah, that's totally going on the playlist. Thank you for joining me for another new music review. Check out Rate the Record, ratetherecord.ca. Check out all the other videos we have on our channel. Do all of the other things that you think you should do. The Twitter or X or whatever the fuck that is now. Threads, Facebook, Instagram. All of it. Rate the Record podcast, Rate the Record. I don't know. Search Rate the Record. I'm sure it'll come up. Thank you very much for watching me. I have been your host, Savannah. Goodbye.